Okay. Okay. This is a video of me attempting to learn Jungle Scout. I'm trying to keep my voice down just because it's late and my family are sleeping. They're sleeping. Family members are sleeping, so I don't want to wake up anyone at the moment. It's not a nice sight to wake up any of them. So let's keep it quiet. So in this video, I am going to I'll try to learn as much as I can about Jungle Scout. For the ones that don't know what Jungle Scout is, so if you look up Jungle Scout, so basically it's a third-party analytics that uses that gives you a product research. So it tells you, it tells you how much. So it basically looks at the data. Amazon, they watch products and they monitor like a huge number of products, and they figure out, they get analytics on sales and FBA cost to fulfill the product, and ranking, reviews. It gives you all that information for each product in a very convenient manner. I mean, when I first started, which is 3 years ago, you could do that, but it's more like, the techie could do that. Now Jungle Scout can easily do that. Like, you can easily use Jungle Scout to figure that out, and they're killing the game. I really like this this tool. So right now I'm going to basically look up. So I kind of cheated, so I already started reading about. I googled, what did I google to get this thing? So I basically googled the Jungle Scout PDF, and I found this PDF by Jungle Scout. It's written by the CEO of Jungle Scout, like the founder of Jungle Scout. What's his name? Greg Mercer. So Greg Mercer wrote this, or at least edited the, not edited, but most likely co-authored / approved this entire document, which really is, it's good. So let's look at the product. So here, let's do a quick review. So the first step is, it tells you about more or less, about the market itself. It tells you more or less about the market itself. I'm not sure if you guys can hear the background fan noise. It's really annoying me. Yeah, you can hear it. Yeah, you can still hear it. Fuck. If I lower this, I'm gonna lower my voice a bit. So the first step, I think let me make sure that you're seeing what I'm seeing. So this is live, 0 are watching, and yeah, that's good. So here, so Jungle Step, the first step is, well, for us, the beginners, the ones that don't know much about selling on Amazon and figuring out a good private label item. we need to figure out a niche, an easy niche that's friendly for us, and it includes sport, outdoors, home, kitchen, patio, lawns, and pet supplies. Okay, I learned that the product needs to be 15 to 50, and those are the reasons. I explained how that makes sense. And then we want to make sure that we're thinking long term, so we need to make sure that we're not infringing any patents. I think infringing is the right word. I'm not sure. Now step 6, that's where I stopped. So we want to create a long list of ideas from the first 5 tips. So basically check the top the top selling list on Amazon. Okay, so each category, dig down into their subcategory, and then dig down deeper and deeper. And then check what other Amazon sellers are doing. So basically, use Jungle Scout to figure out, you want to spy on other sellers, so go to their ideas and find sellers that you think are private label, are doing private label, and just check them out and see their best selling products and learn more about them. So basically, you can use Trend Hunter. So Trend Hunter, I guess it's charcoal Halloween snacks, fancy mobile celebrity branded pop-ups, floating tent, multi-sensory ceramic hand warmer, documented characterless encounter, top 25 commuting turns in October. So Trend Hunters basically. Okay, this is a cool website. So we want to look, we'll search in each thing we want to sell. We search the product for the product, or the name of the product, not the brand name, just the name. And we want to look at the top 10 results, and they should have a cumulative sales of 3,000. So C1 in the top 5 with 50 to 100 reviews and poor quality. So Super B listing and getting reviews. So if they're all getting 100 plus reviews and high quality, it's a tough market. Okay, this PDF is gold. It's really okay. It gives you a general overview on how you can sell on Amazon and how you can utilize Jungle Scout to make better decisions. It's good. So how to find awesome high potential Amazon niches, plus a free list of 100 to get you started. Okay, so here, all this is inbound marketing, by the way. They educate you to use their tool, which is very powerful. Actually, 1 second, can I get all their stuff? It's forbidden. Forbidden. Well, content is WordPress content. I'm not getting anything, am I? That's fine. So here. It's increasingly difficult as a man. It's more competitive with more people selling similar products. The most important thing that you can So the niche I'm gonna create, sufficient demand, so 5 to 10 units per day, not overly competitive. Ideally we want to find something that's obscure, obscure. Physical product opportunities are main priorities. So physical product that we can sell on Amazon. And additional monetizing options. Okay. Don't. Let's watch this.
Hey guys,
video.
Greg Mercer here from Jungle Scout, and today I want to talk to you about the 7 steps for finding the perfect product to sell on Amazon. But before I forget, make sure you click the subscribe button below to give you the competitive edge with selling on Amazon. So the first thing we want to talk about is how much product demand this particular product has. So we want a product that's already selling well on Amazon, or a product niche that's already selling well on Amazon. This means people are actively going to Amazon and typing in this product or product niche and already looking for it on Amazon. This is exactly what we want, instead of trying to dream up a particular product niche that we think might do well. The second thing we're looking for today is the competition. So there's plenty of products that sell thousands of units every month on Amazon, but a lot of these are too competitive for us as new sellers to get into and do well. The easiest way to gauge how competitive a particular product niche is how many reviews each listing has on Amazon. If you make a search on Amazon and you see all the products have 500 or 1,000 reviews, this is likely a niche that is super competitive and difficult to get into. Instead, look for listings that have under 100 or even under 50 reviews, and if there's lots of listings like that for your niche, then it's likely something that is not very competitive and something that you can easily get into. The third thing you want to look for is product profitability. At Jungle Scout, we have a rule of thumb that we like to see 100% return on investment for any particular product. This means if we're spending $5 to land a product, we want to make $5 profit on that particular product, and we recommend the same for you. These are very achievable results on Amazon, and this is what I'd recommend. The fourth thing we're looking for is a product that's small and lightweight. The smaller and lighter a product is, the better for beginners. It's going to be less expensive to ship to the distribution centers, especially if you're shipping this product from overseas. Amazon fulfillment fees are going to be lighter, as well as you're not capped to a strict oversized product storage limit like you are with oversized products. As a general rule of thumb, I like to see something that fits in a shoebox and is less than a couple pounds in weight. The fifth thing we look for is simplicity in a product. A product that doesn't have lots of moving parts is going to be less of a quality control headache for you. A great example that I like to use is a cuckoo clock compared to bamboo marshmallow sticks, which we did for a case study. A cuckoo clock has tons of moving parts and is much more likely to either come out of the factory not working or break during transit. Something like bamboo marshmallow sticks, or imagine a silicone measuring cup, these items have far fewer QC issues because they're very difficult to break during transit, or if they're not built to exact specifications, it's really not that big of a deal. At Jungle Scout, we recommend you find products that have stable and consistent sales throughout the year. If you're selling something like Christmas lights or inflatable Easter bunnies, chances are those are only going to do well a few months out of the year. If you can sell products that have consistent sales all year long, your sales are going to be more stable, which in return is going to be more predictable cash flow and easier inventory management. This last step is my favorite, but it's not something you're going to find in your business textbooks. I like to call it the weirdness test. Products that are really cool and hip and trendy and sexy are often the most competitive products to sell on Amazon. At Jungle Scout, we found that these weird and obscure and strange products are a lot of times the ones that do the best. They're not as competitive because people can't brag to their friends about this sexy product that they're selling. Instead, try to find something a little weirder. Thanks for watching today. If you want to find out more, we've put together an ebook that goes over all these steps and more. You can download it by clicking the link below. Oh yeah, and don't forget to subscribe.
show to do kind of like testing. For instance, once we launch the product, we can do a test and say like, hey, we're going to switch. As a lot of you know, this is the start. It's number one of a series of a collaborative private label product launch that we were going to do totally transparent. And we wanted to do this because we felt like there's lots of great information out on the web, on podcasts, YouTube, whatever, about this whole process of sourcing and selling a product on Amazon. As all you guys probably know in here, it's like it's an incredible opportunity right now. I know a lot of you guys want to take advantage of. But the one thing kind of no one does is share all the details. No one really shares their product, and I totally understand this. It makes complete sense to me, because the problem is, you know, if you start sharing like, hey, I'm selling this one particular widget and I'm making $10,000 a month, you're going to have a lot of copycats. So I understand why people don't do it, but at the same time, it's kind of tough for newbies, you know, someone just starting out, when like there's kind of missing pieces of the puzzle. So we're going to share, be totally transparent, the whole thing, all the hiccups along the way, all the problems we run into, all of our successes. We're going to be totally transparent about, you know, how long it takes. You know, some people kind of comment like in the Facebook group, like, I'm frustrated because, you know, the factory takes a month to produce my product. And I mean, that's real life. And, you know, those are the kind of things that you can see following along with us. Or another example would be, you know, like, hey, is this supplier trying to rip me off? He wants to charge me $60 for a sample, including shipping. And again, that's one of those things that's like, no, that's, you know, it is expensive to ship these small items from China for a sample. So that's, you know, that's a reasonable amount to pay. So those are just the kind of things that, you know, through a fully transparent process, you can learn some more about this. So it's going to be an awesome way to give back to all of you guys who have been great, giving to each other. I know a lot of you are big Jungle Scout fans, so that's awesome. And another really cool thing that we're doing is we're going to donate 100% of the proceeds that we make from this to a charity that we're going to have you guys help us choose. So that's really cool. Another good way to give back. And it's another way just to show, to do kind of like testing. For instance, once we launch the product, we can do a test and say like, hey, we're going to switch out some of these keywords in our bullets, and let's see what kind of effect this has on our rank. And you guys can, since you know what our product is, those are the type of things that you can now follow along.